Hello, Stéphane.
Hello.
Stéphane.
Je vais bien, Robert. Je n'ai pas compris du tout, hein, mais je suppose que vous demandez comment je vais.
Ça, c'est Swahili.
Ah, d'accord.
Oui, habari ya leo, c'est juste comme aujourd'hui.
Ah, ok.
But that's a bad way of saying it in French. But in Swahili, that's what it means. How are you today? You
Ah,
good?
ok. Je vais bien, je vais bien. Grâce à Dieu.
Alors, dans votre chronique
Et vous?
business...
Je n'ai pas demandé comment vous allez.
Moi, ça va très bien.
Ok.
Très bien.
Ravi de le savoir.
Alors, dans votre chronique...
Okay, hello. Then, Stefan, today you talk about the recent launch of the African passport in Kigali, Rwanda, during the African Union Summit, and you believe this innovation hides some real problems in the integration of African nations, especially in Central Africa.
Au niveau de la zone CEMAC.
La réponse est oui.
The response is yes. Central Africa, which is nevertheless one of the richest regions in the continent, is also one of the least developed. It is also a region where economic integration is far from reality. And yet the region has vast gold mines and better lands that we can consider a blessing. But there are possibilities of having positive changes in this region.
I'm
glad that you asked about CEMAC. It's the leaders' greediness that has affected this region in terms of corruption in acquiring wealth for their own use. In summary, I would like us to understand CEMAC. It is an organization consisting of 6 member countries covering over 3 million square kilometers.
C'est près de 3 millions de kilomètres carrés, 6 États membres créés.
These states produce oil, hydroelectricity, power and precious metals. With all this economic potential, many will wish for a better development in the region. For example, trade within CEMAC state represents just 3% of the required trade against 9.4% in ECOWAS and 12 to 13% for the East African Community, also known as EAC, and the Southern African Development Community, also SADC. While it is true that a number of approaches have been made, including the establishment of a CEMAC passport or even the abolishment of visas between member states countries, Equatorial Guinea continued to be reluctant to open their borders. That is, some of the countries that are not following up the implementation. And this also, you'll see that it doesn't allow free flow of goods and people. This is against an agreement adopted in Malabo in 1996 that sought to allow free flow of goods, services, capital and people between CEMAC member states. One of the key problems of the organization mainly is the non-implementation of community decisions. We can therefore say that development of community-integrated tax system and a common financial system have been delayed. Like, for instance, developing a common CEMAC airline has been hindered by existing intra-community trade relation barriers.
La mise en œuvre tardive du projet freine les relations commerciales intercommunautaires. Mais il faut aussi ajouter à cela.
But we must also understand that lack of enough information. Like, for instance, when you access their website, there is no fresh information. Always you'll find the old yesterday information still on the website. There is also poor infrastructure development, like poor roads, ports, and also the airport system. For example, the road linking Brazzaville to Yaoundé is not promising at all. Some Cameroonian entrepreneurs say there are a lot of regulations that do delay trucks to transport their products in the current sub-region, thus the risk of longer shipping times during flights or in terms of logistic costs. These businessmen also do say they are faced with all sorts of challenges in this region. In conclusion, factors that have been dragging regional integration in Central Africa include poor governance, widespread corruption, and the fact that the countries have identical production structure, resulting to competitive structure but not complementary.
Is there a way that we can alleviate or to reverse this trend?
À mon avis, il n'y a pas de solution
There is no magic formula in this. In my opinion, the solution is to change our mentality. While it is true that the recent decision by the British Brexit seems to have further strengthened various CEMAC initiatives, it's right to say that the existence of free trade agreement between large economic communities with the rest of the world has been reduced to the minimal coexistence. So CEMAC should understand that it's their duty to enhance unity amongst member states and also to promote trade between them. And it goes without obviously being exhaustive through greater involvement of the people in the integration project through the CEMAC Parliament, rehabilitation of community spirit through, for example, the enhancement of the CEMAC Cup standard. One could as well imagine a tournament involving national teams from all these countries will improve governance through structural reforms and also promote investment in a better business environment. The revision of CEMAC's common agricultural policy has, for instance, also helped countries like Cameroon. Finally, the harmonization of national security policies diverted war, like for instance, battle operation in Bakolo, Congo in 2014.
L'harmonisation des politiques de sécurité nationale pour éviter qu'une campagne
and this also helped in curbing illegal migration in member countries, which is seen at the moment.
Merci beaucoup, Stéphane.
Je vous en prie.
Thank you,
That was a
Stéphane.
very detailed report on what really happens around this whole thing.
Absolument.
Thank you
Et on
very
se
much.
retrouve
La
mercredi
semaine
prochain.
prochaine,
See you
si
next
vous
week.
permettez, nous reviendrons sur, parce qu'il ne faut pas forcément toujours parler de l'Afrique de manière négative.
So next
Il y a
week
des
we're
choses
going to
qui sont
see
faites en Afrique.
other issues about
Nous reviendrons
African
sur
countries
l'exemple du Rwanda,
concerning
qui est un pays
trade
absolument
in
incroyable, qui,
countries like
après le
Rwanda.
sortir des années du génocide en 1994, s'est incroyablement, miraculeusement remis. Voilà, est aujourd'hui considéré comme l'un des pays les mieux gouvernés dans le monde. Nous reviendrons donc sur cet exemple rwandais qui n'a pas eu besoin d'intégration pour être là où il est actuellement.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci,
Stéphane.
Stéphane.
Au
Alors,
plaisir.
Thank you very
rendez-vous la
much,
semaine
Stéphane.
prochaine.
See you next